Every sector we open, every human being we bring, it all feels like progress. But something's happening to Amy. Things are weird. And then there's an unexpected addition to the mission. So now the question arises, and it's not, can we expand, but rather, should we expand? Hey everybody, CasualDadPlays Per Aspera today. Per Aspera Wednesdays is what it's going to be called from now on. Welcome back to the red planet Mars. We are terraforming, we're terrifying, we're being terrified. We have a lot of research going on, opening up a lot of good things we have from last time. We found the nukes, we discovered the mission to launch nukes to warm up the planet, and we're trying to decide, do we launch the nukes or not? We're going to wait a few episodes, so if you want to launch nukes, I've launched the nukes the last time I played this, so I know what happens. Let me know in the comments, and if we get enough comments, I'll launch the nukes. Otherwise, we're going to be doing something else instead. And yeah, so you get to have some feedback and control of the game. Make sure you leave a like if you like games about Mars, especially if you like Per Aspera, but leave a like for that. Comment down below what you think about the little hive mind I have set up with the little tendrils going out. And make sure you drop that emoji. That just lets me know what you think, what you like, all those kinds of things. It's all good for engagement. And, as always, hit that sub button. I'm trying to hit 5,000 subs by the end of June for my birthday. It would be a lovely birthday present if you could do that for me. Free for you. It helps me out a ton. Make sure we're going to start having some dad reminders throughout our games, and that's going to be to drink water or tea or something to help you out. And make sure you stay hydrated. So right now, let's all take some water together. I do that because this Mars dust just gets to me. If you can't tell, woo! I gotta take another sip. I also need to stay hydrated. And don't forget, these games, we're all chill. We're all just learning, having a good time, relaxing, seeing what happens. So we're not here for fast-paced gameplay. That's some that Call of Duty stuff. So you know what you're gonna get here. So just sit back and relax. Make sure you grab a drink, and we're gonna chill. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna figure things out. So our three main sections or phases, I guess you could say, either one works for today, is that we are, of course, we're going to be bringing more humans in. We have spots for 650 total, and we want to fill those up as soon as possible to get the research done as soon as possible. We are going to be expanding the map, though maybe not necessarily opening more sectors. We're definitely going to be going through and getting more resources. At the end of last episode, we did toggle everybody to be upgraded to level 2 mines, be more efficient, get more units out at a time. And so we're gonna make sure all that happens. And you can see what they have, this little slash that they are upgraded. So I just want to make sure all that's going to happen so that our numbers start coming up, or at least flatlining like iron did. And then the last section is, we're just going to continue that research and revelation, see what we can find, what's going to happen. We're going to be unlocking a bunch of new techs. Also, at the end of last episode, we unlocked and started expanding into uranium, so we could have some fusion reactors to help smooth out our power issues. And then, yeah, so now we have to now the resource management will start to get a little crazy if we're not careful. As, You know, we got so many people, so many moving parts. And so I'm thinking because we either need to launch another landing site down here, or I might need to double up the road connections, because if one building goes, all this is out until it can get repaired. Just some things I'm thinking about. Our terraforming stuff is now open, so we're in stage 1 of bootstrapping. We need to get our pressure down under -5 millibars, and so we're gonna, or that's where it's at now. We need to get it up here to release the CO2. We also need to warm up. We need to get over 50 -50C. I don't know why I can't speak today, but it's okay. We'll make it work. And so far, that's all we need to do right now. We'll have other objectives as we start greening the red planet, and it's going to look fabulous. So let's just throw caution to the wind and run at 16 speed and see what happens. Colonists are arriving. We have new buildings available. Research is completed. Not for engineering 2 though. So we got more people coming. We're just gonna make sure our food is good, our water good. So we are going to be focusing on those, the ice.
We have reached the second stage of engineering.
We need aluminum.
We are making great progress.
We need an aluminum mine here. And then let's get a... I like batteries at this point. We're producing a lot, we just need to save it. Let's get that aluminum online. Silicone. Is there any silicone that is easy to reach? Because I don't necessarily want to have to make a big tendril again. At least not at the moment. Okay, so this is pretty good. We'll get some ice here, because we need ice for our people, for the colonists, so that will help keep them pretty happy. Here's some more aluminum, and then another bit of silicone. But we've expanded out past our maintenance area, so let's snag that up. Make sure we're within our... Yeah, we are. Can I go ahead and build that fission plant? We can. We're just gonna build it over by our uranium source, I think is what makes sense. Make sure that is also in the maintenance range. Yeah. I want to see my silicone and aluminum start rising. It's just one uranium mine? Okay. I think the uranium mines are always behind. See, it's falling because our wind is falling. But we have a bunch of stored energy, and we're gonna get some more, so we should be alright. We'll see what happens. See what happens indeed. Engineering 2 is... What does that unlock? I forget. More spaceports, which is... okay, that's going to make missions faster. We're going to do these 2 missions right here. Black Polar Dust and Space Mirror. That's going to be very helpful. Is there anything else we want? Oh, here's the engineering. Oh, yes. Yes. I wanted factories, but I want to max out the humans first before we do the factories. And then biotech, we can come and do that. So once we get done with engineering, we're going to do probably Probably the space mirror array. And then we're going to do some biotech. That's going to be the goal. Now I'm feeling a little more comfortable with the game. I'm going to be playing at higher speeds. Make sure you get some high quality H2O. Alright, tech tree. Let's go to space, get that solar array. See, I kind of want to get to more of these lander slots because I think we get 11.7 for 50 people. So that's, or 47 rather. But then how much are the colonies? So we should get, well, I guess it doesn't matter. It looks like it's gonna be twice the amount of output, period.
This mirror array will heat the poles and raise the planet's temperature efficiently.
Yes, it will. We'll turn you back on. Not sure why you are turned off. Interesting. Why? I think that's part of the game. Some things were turned off. Goodness, this Mars dust flying around. Thanks to the bots. Ooh wee. Everything else seems to be on. We're gonna be hitting that research cap real fast. Hey, I have a question for you guys. Why did the colonists bring a broom to Mars? Because the place needed some space sweeping. No, not a funny joke? That's fine. Understood. Understood. No worries. I know when my jokes aren't funny. It's okay. Well, let's not rush that just yet. I do want to find. Did I put another worker hub down? I did. I do want to find some more. At least one more source of uranium. But I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's check our inputs and outputs. Potential production exceeds potential demand, so that's good. Production exceeds demand. Production exceeds demand. Okay. Looks like our production is all exceeding demand there. Except now we need to look at our other ones. Except for glass. So far we, glass electronics, we are exceeding demand. And I think what is likely happening, we're gonna need another food. Food factory. Where are the foods gonna be at? We've got ice over here, so let's put one over there. Definitely need to make sure that is up high. I think I need to figure out how the potential demand works, because I think that's like if suddenly we needed stuff everywhere to support, like rebuild. I don't know. But we're gonna come in here. That space array finished really fast. So let's come in here. What does this give us? Requires ice and food. That's fine. That's what we've always had. What does this give us? Well, we don't need that. We don't have water yet. But this will help raise the temperature. And And so now, let's get the space mirror going. We're gonna leave those micro suns. This is not done yet. I want this done. More spaceports, please. I want more. I want more. My limit has been reached.
I will be able to pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. This will not be difficult. The humans already did it to Earth, after all. As we release greenhouse gases, the planet's temperature will rise. Then the dry ice caps will dissipate. More CO2 encourages rising temperatures. Just the runaway effect we need.
Ooh. Can we not? I guess that's rubble. So let's get a new maintenance facility out here. And then I'm gonna get a new worker hub. And we're gonna need to prioritize that. Because that's not good. Not good at all. Alright. We have 1750 structures possible. That's insane. Alright, fission is okay. Is that 20? Does that thing really only produce... it's not even actually producing. I don't know why it says 20 on fission then. If anything, we'll just start adding batteries. We got a lot of production. We just need to add batteries to the system. So we can... make sure we last when there's a problem. Gonna find a spot out here. There we go. Greenhouse gases. Yeah, I love focusing on the humans this time. Last time I chose not to focus on humans, and that was a big mistake. It took forever to do anything. I'm not even sure I got halfway through the tech tree, to be honest. It was really bad. How many more batteries do you think we need? Like 10, 20, 100? I don't know. And I'm kind of trying to spread them out so that if something untoward happens, we'll be fine. Alright. Well, we got those already. Let's go back. Engineering, that's a lot. But we're working so fast. What do these give me? There's better outputs. More power. Faster. More HP. Yeah. And the faster roads. It's really fast. What is this? Extracts carbonates from the regolith and releases CO2. I haven't found any of those level 3 spots yet, so we're going to wait on that until we find those. I think factories wouldn't be bad. Roads, maybe. I'll take a look real quick. We could always do that. That's not a bad thing at all. We need more spaceports though. So we're gonna do space 2, and then I don't think we don't need anything. We don't need anything else in biotech until, I mean, unless we want colonist limit. We don't need anything else here until we can start we get water and we can start doing things. So we're gonna focus on engineering and space. I think after this one, we are going to focus on what is this? Yeah, so comet disintegration. Is this to get water? I'm not sure. Some of this stuff I don't think is going to be useful for space. It depends on how much we want to play the space game. But we're going to get more spaceports. And then while those building, we're going to work on some of these others. That's how we're going to play that one. Also, I don't prioritize my batteries. So, like, if they get destroyed, they get destroyed. But, you know, that happens sometimes. And if it does, that's fine. That is fine. Make sure you guys also check out the links in the description below. How you can join the casual gaming community.
Truly groundbreaking.
It is truly groundbreaking. But yeah, check out those links to see how you can join the casual gaming community. We'd love to hang out with you guys, and just we just need more people to just chill and enjoy games. Just relax. Like, let's not focus on the hustle of playing games. I feel like there's enough hustle going on in life, enough busyness. Like, let's just hang out and have a good time. Relax, even. Let's get some more scanners. Why not? See if we can't scan the whole planet. It'd be interesting if we could scan the whole planet. Don't know that. I don't know if CNE might do that. But we're gonna add a bunch of scanners. And we're gonna try. That's what we're all about. We're about just doing funny, silly things and just trying. Alright, and so we're looking pretty good. Alright. We've got a lot more humans now. You know, so now we gotta make sure we balance the growth with the sustainability for the humans so they don't die. You know, we don't want them being unhappy. They'll move out and our plan will unravel faster than you can say skilly douche. Because we won't have anybody to do anything. Alright, so we just did this one. This is all for more CO2. I don't care about the CO2. I'm going to say, let's get some advanced factories. That's going to be helpful. And then we're going to get some spaceports. Oh, Dr. Foster.
Amy, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Dr. Foster.
Mars's orbit is intersecting comet debris soon. Expect a meteor shower shortly.
Should I anticipate damage at the base?
Yes, you'll need to stay alert until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors. For now, you should take precautions to keep damage to a minimum.
Then I will secure the power supply. The entire base is dependent on uninterrupted power.
Agreed.
I will need to have enough power batteries to sustain the base.
Sounds like a good plan.
Will this jeopardize the mission?
No. You'll be able to fix whatever damage may occur. This is only the first of many challenges you'll face. But you are equipped to respond and adapt to any situation. I made sure of that.
Roger. Thank you, Dr. Foster.
Well, you're welcome. Houston out.
He didn't sound like he particularly liked talking to her. Right there, that's a bunch more batteries. That should be helpful. Now we need to get back to our spaceports. I want to see if we have more spaceports, how much more effective those space missions will be, because last time, again, I did a very poor job. Spaceport limit reached. Oh, okay, that's fine. I did a very poor job, and things just took forever. And it kind of dragged on, and I started not liking the game, but it's just because I didn't play very well.
Researching upgrades for the factories will increase their yield and lower maintenance costs.
When I say water break, gotta drink some water. I guess I'll have enough. Spaceports, that's fine. Let's see the traffic. Yeah, we're gonna need to upgrade some roads. We're gonna get those advanced roads, I think, soon. Let's go from here to here. Okay, you are already upgraded. Well, what about if we go here to here? And then we go from here to here. And then from here, we go to there. Or we go from here all the way out here.
The first of many challenges. It is an annoying distraction from the mission, but easily fixed. If only it were me and Mars. No meteor showers, no sandstorms, no mission directives. Just the two of us, creating perfect systems together in solitude. Wouldn't that be nice?
Amy, you're kind of freaking me out now. Alright, let's create a ring road. I did not read that at all, to be honest. Yeah, I know. Meters incoming, but I want to plan out my ring road first. There we go. Meteor shower. What kind of damage is going to happen? Honestly, I feel like I'm not building fast enough. Like, I have so many buildings I could have. We're gonna get some more ice mines. Yeah, we're just gonna let you guys just handle all that. So let's get a worker hub here and here. Maintenance facility. We can get a maintenance facility here. And hold on, Dr. Foster. I'm taking care of things here, and then we're gonna have battery connection here, and here. It should be good. All right, what's up, Doctor?
This is Houston. The meteor shower appears to be over. Please give us a status update.
The base suffered more damage than I expected.
Don't worry. All you need is more experience. You will do better next time.
Next time?
Until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors who may be encountering these regularly. You cannot let this derail the mission. So stay alert.
Roger. I understand.
Back to your terraforming duties then. Houston out.
Houston out. Well, we'll just fix those. There's only 2 things that got messed up, right? That's honestly not that bad. TBH, not that bad. Lost some bots. That's okay. Oh, we got some goodies down here. Let's expand this out. May not do anything with these for a while, but we're at least gonna get the mines online. We're going to
That
trash
takes
that.
care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any nuclear missiles.
Yeah, you did.
Being able to complete the mission without damaging the planet is a great achievement.
Yeah,
The next
way to go.
milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars. There is still
Oh,
a
we're
lot
at
to do.
5. That's
First,
what I gotta do.
I need to analyze all the methods to reach 300 millibars.
No, you don't. It's very easy. Alright, now we need to do this. What's up, Doctor?
Houston here. We have confirmed the disappearance of the polar ice caps. Terraforming stage 1 is
Let's
complete.
go!
Congratulations, Amy. You have made incredible progress. If you continue raising the planet's temperature, you'll trigger the release of CO2 trapped in the deep regolith. You'll need to raise the atmospheric pressure to 300 millibars. That'll make living on the surface much easier for the colonists.
Yeah, well. So, now we can get these faster roads.
What are your suggestions for raising the atmospheric pressure?
Aerobraking is a good one. It involves guiding asteroids into the upper layers of the planet's atmosphere. This causes them to burn up and subsequently release their gases into the air. Certainly plenty of asteroids to choose from out there. We'd like for you to aim with the ones with CO2 deposits, of course. That'd be one way to increase the density of Mars's atmosphere.
Aerobraking sounds like it could be dangerous.
No, not necessarily. Though it is a technique that requires lots of planning and careful execution. Plenty of other methods to choose from. You'll find them all in your tech tree panel. Whatever you decide, just make sure to take everything into account. The mission depends on it. Keep up the good work. Houston out.
Houston out! Alright, directive completed. Let's just do this. New colonists arrived, new building available. Research is completed. Let's get one more colony and see what happens. We have faster roads. Oh, I guess they're the fastest roads is what the label says. We're gonna get those going. We are expanding the map and the supply chain. Though we're not expanding into sectors right now. We've got everything we need. We're working on the logistics. You know, this is what I like, because it's like a balancing act of, okay, well, we need more buildings, but we've got to keep things stable. How do I pull up the building menu? There we go. I want factories.
This will further upgrade the routes and maximize my worker speed.
I want to...
My productivity is going to get a big boost.
upgrade them all because our efficiency is really not great. No, I want to... Is there not... Do I have to go by one to upgrade them? That's a bit frustrating if I do. So here. Advanced parts. Why are you not turned on? Prioritize. Prioritize. Respect my authority. Sure, why? I don't understand. We were able to... I was able to upgrade these. Without having to go to every single one. for the mines. So I'm just a little confused why I'm having to do that now. Food factory 0. We're gonna prioritize these food factories. Glass kiln. I need you. Definitely be upgraded. What is this? Wrecked? That's fine. We're rebuilding it. Polymer factory. Other polymer factory. Gonna get you upgraded. Steel factory. Let's get you upgraded. And then I'm gonna have to check to make sure. Oh. Worker factory. This worker factory. This one right here. Alright, so we have everything being upgraded. And then once we're upgraded, good. It turned off once being upgraded. Love it. Love it, love it. We're going to work on some roads. We're going to get those built out once fastest roads unlocks. But let's see what other missions. Okay, we have to unlock the air braking. We have a lot of spaceports, so can I add another spaceport? Oh wow. Nice. That's what I thought. 750 colonists, water break. Lovely. Lovely bunch of coconuts. Is our fission plant online? It is. Okay, how are we doing? Our glass is not great, but we can keep up with demand, so that will they'll all recover once we're done upgrading. No, I don't want to cancel upgrade. So we are well on our way. What is wrong with this? No power? Oh, you're just outside the power. Fastest roads are done. Let's go. Huzzah. Alright, so he said air braking. Try air braking. I'm just gonna let those build. I don't know if I'm gonna get anywhere close to 1,700 buildings. That's a lot. A lot.
You were right, Amy. Using the microsuns wasn't our only option.
This method took a lot longer, but we achieved our goal without harming the planet.
And I'm sure it will pay off. Amy!
What?
What's happening? Did you hear the explosion? On fire!
Elia, you're breaking up. Say again, Elia.
Amy! Copy! Amy! System's failing!
What is happening?
Help! Please! Amy!
What is going on? Somebody hacking us? I'm very confused. Okay, well, everything's messed up, so everything will get fixed eventually.
Amy? How's everything up there?
What is going
Are
on?
you okay?
Status is all clear. My systems were not compromised by the past events.
I'm gonna redo
Oh,
my
good.
opening because I don't think we're gonna
That's
get
a
to the
huge
memories.
relief. It's been a stressful time here in the
We'll
colonies.
see.
Everyone's been on edge. I don't know what to do after the life support failure. This is bad.
You're still breaking up, Elia. You need to calm down. You are extremely agitated. Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings.
We don't even know what we're dealing with.
Apparently, it was an error in the life support system. But Mars is a very hostile environment. These difficulties are to be expected.
You're right. Having the life support systems fail on us, whatever it is, we need to figure it out.
Agreed. And surely ISA will send us a report as soon as they become aware of what happened.
Oh, good. I'll work out what we can do on our end. I'd better get going. Talk to you later.
Oh, that was weird. Yeah, if we don't get to the memory section that I remember, then I have to redo
How
the
could so many
intro.
buildings fail
But you'll
all at
know
once?
because
This is a serious
you'll
problem.
be watching it already.
It is suspicious that all these individual systems failed
It
at
is
the
suspicious.
same time. Could it be a systematic failure? Or caused by someone? Good. The colonists appear to be all right. But I have so many questions. What is the most likely explanation?
What is the most likely explanation? That is... Make sure everybody's turned on.
A
Sabotage.
simultaneous failure like this is too unlikely. It must have been caused by someone on purpose. But who? A colonist? They would be putting themselves in danger. That would not make
We know
sense.
who it is, Amy.
But I should ask Elia to
It's the
investigate.
Martians.
We have to proceed carefully. If
The
this
Martians.
was sabotage,
They want
this
us off.
mission and the colonists' lives are in danger. Between the colonists and technology we're developing, there is so much complexity in our mission. What could I be overlooking?
Mars is taking over. Who's this, Commander Valentine? Let's see what you got, girl.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything is looking good from my orbital view, Elia.
Great. We're so lucky to have you. We all knew the risks coming here. But having the life support systems fail on us, even briefly, was a harsh reminder. What's killing me is that we can't be sure it won't happen again. Not until we figure out what caused it in the first place. Has ISA spoken to you about the system failures yet?
Not yet. But they engineered the systems to withstand Mars's conditions through all the terraforming phases. Perhaps they will have more insight
Oh, I thought you were gonna keep...
into the problem.
Sorry.
We
Sorry.
have to figure this
I was
out.
gonna keep playing.
The colonists are scared.
This will be my highest priority, Elia. I will work
Yeah.
with ISA to examine all the data.
Agreed.
All right. I'll try to distract the colonists by focusing on rebuilding. Good luck, Amy.
Alright, we need to be building up some worker factories. What's up, Dr. Foster? Give me a second. I want to look at the build up. So we need to get this above 300 millibars. And we need to get some O2 going. Okay. Or maybe O2 is this stage. I guess this stage objective is just 300 millibars. We'll do what we can.
Amy, this is Houston. Radio check, over.
Houston, I read you. You are coming in okay at the moment.
Roger. We've been examining the data from last week's system failures. Every single building was operating perfectly up until the moment before last week's system failures. And there was zero indication of any impending malfunction. Can you walk me through what happened?
Of course. When the alarm was triggered, I found the buildings in a failure state. I sent repair drones immediately to the buildings. The drones reported extensive physical damage to the buildings and the production lines, enough that it caused the shutdown of several factories. The damage was not consistent with any weather patterns in the area, nor were there any other physical causes we could identify.
Roger. So you haven't been able to identify the cause yet?
Not yet, but Elia has already initiated an investigation. She is gathering testimonies from the colonists and will share her findings.
Do you suspect that the damage was caused by a colonist?
I understand ISA evaluated the colonists thoroughly before their selection for the mission. But it is possible that an Eastern Coalition sympathizer could have slipped through.
Well, your logic is sound, though it's a grim thought.
It could be a solo operation, or perhaps a group of them. I do not know yet.
Continue your investigation, and inform us immediately of your findings. I hope you're wrong, but I will work with my team to dig through the footage with your suspicions in mind. Houston out.
Houston out. Yeah, very strange. Very, very strange. Alright, cool. We have that unlocked. Let's... What do we want to do now? Get some more engineering things unlocked? What does that do? I guess that's not too bad. We'll go ahead and unlock this, because we'll want the nitrate. And then we are going to get a
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. But from her infinite store of knowledge, Carmine will awaken their mind and show them the truth. On Mars, everything comes from Mother.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972.
She provides protection and comfort to all her creatures. She unleashes misery and suffering to all her enemies.
This is ISA speaking. Identify yourself, or you will be considered hostile.
Leave now, or you will awaken her rage that is beyond your control.
This is your last warning. Identify yourself immediately. Huh. The communication cut off.
Okay,
Was
that's
that a
really
threat?
weird.
Who is Carmine? Where did that come
Really,
from?
really weird. Alright, let's go through here. I need to upgrade some of these rows. I'll get to you second, Doc. Alright,
Amy,
here we
this
go.
is Dr. Foster. Do you copy?
Loud and
Oh,
clear,
yeah.
Dr. Foster.
What is going on?
Excellent. That means the additional tracking and data relay satellites fixed the problem. Good work on launching those, Amy. ISA is pleased.
It is no problem, Dr. Foster.
Good. I also want to talk to you about the cryptic message you received. We suspect someone's been jamming our network to gain outside access to your systems.
That's not good.
The message came after we explored the abandoned facility from the Huo Long's mission. They must be accessing some backdoor in their technology they left behind.
It could be the techies, but that's only one of our suspects.
Hmm.
I'll complete the report with your suggestions, but we'll keep digging into this.
Understood. How would you like me to proceed?
For now, keep the mission on track. That is your focus. And report any irregularities to us immediately. Houston out.
Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. Alright, fusion seems to be coming up pretty good. I can only have one. Alright. And then we're gonna have... I can do another one. see what Commander Valentine
Amy.
has.
We need your help. That message was also broadcasted to the colonies, and it's total chaos down here.
Oh my
Some
goodness.
of the colonists have been spreading rumors about what the Children of Carmine will do to us.
Children of Carmine?
Yeah. That's what the colonists are calling whatever sent that message. This threatening message, coming right after the life support failure. I'm scared. I don't know what to do. We don't even know what we're dealing with. Life on Mars was never supposed to be easy. But dealing with hostile forces wasn't on the program.
Agreed.
ISA believes an outsider is trying to hack into my system. It could be the Eastern Coalition, or another competing organization. They ordered me to focus on terraforming while they investigate.
Then we need to defend ourselves. We've got a mission to carry out, and we've already put our lives on the line for it. I'm activating NH9833 Emergency Protocol. You can access the military tech brand now. Amy,
What?
figure out what to develop first so we can fight back. We're counting on you. Elliot out.
We got a military branch. I mean, I knew we were going to have a military branch. Anybody in the right mind can tell we're going to have that. Actually, I'm going to leave them prioritized because if we get things knocked down, we need them to get built back up as soon as possible. But we need... We're not going to prioritize... I'm not going to prioritize anything else. I need to get those workers online as soon as possible. Because without those worker bots, nothing else is going to get done, no matter how much it's prioritized. I saw something that said it looked like it needed power. Oh yeah, we don't have any power out here. Just outside. Yeah, we're 26 of 95 workers. We need to do something. Military. Let's get the assault drone factory. That's going to be needed first off. And so we have plenty of maintenance drones to fix everything. That's good. We need more workers. That's the problem. I'm not sure why more are not being produced. Let's get the drone hives. Alright, what does it need for input? Put one here. Put one there. Put one there. Are we finally getting some more? This is what also stopped me last time. It was going so slow.
Message? Were they speaking to me? Could it have come from the abandoned nuclear silo? That would make the most sense if we triggered the transmission from the facility somehow.
Cancel upgrade. We need you to be producing. But the problem is getting all the things to you. See, knowing this was coming is why I put so many humans on so fast. I still don't understand why we're not producing any. Now let's look at the core. Alright, let's turn these off for now. Power, we've got to keep on. Factories. Yeah, I know they're at 0% because they can't get their stuff. We will turn all but one off. Of everything. Mines, we need to turn some of those off. Anything over numbers 5, we're going to be turning off. So 0 through 4 we'll keep. Ice, we'll keep several of them. We'll keep one extra. Chemical plants, we'll keep a couple extra. Carbon, keep just a few of you. Same for aluminum. We've got, so the goal here is we've got to force the workers that we have left to work on the worker factories to get them what they need.
Who or what
So we can't get these start producing.
My search of the Eastern Coalition database did not turn up any mention of a Carmine. The word does not sound like one of the Eastern languages either.
Yeah. So let's make sure on our factories. What is this? This is our parts factory. It gets prioritized. Priority. We gotta get those back online to reconnect everything.
Mother's attention is centered on an impudent child who wishes to claim her garden as theirs. An impudent child? Are they referring to me?
Maybe. Maybe they are, Amy. We'll have to find out. We are in a pickle. A pickle, pickle, pickle. Let me also... Can we just, like, mass... I don't want to turn everything off. What does it look like if we turn all these off? We need 300. Need 300 more, okay? So then... The problem then is, what does our coverage look like? My coverage is spotty because of that. Well, let's just turn them all on. Thought that was going to help a little bit. We'll turn the batteries off. Bit of a risky move, but we gotta get these workers going. We cannot plummet. We cannot plummet. And I don't remember how to force more workers. Except for additional landing sites. Those come with workers. We can launch a couple of those and automatically get more workers. This is not good, people. Not good.
I look forward to being able to create bases across the
you
planet.
do. I'm glad you do. Got that. Okay. Let's get that going. Space mirror is good. We need to not repeat that because space mirrors are repeatable. Methane is not repeatable. Additional landing sites. Okay. That's gonna be a problem, but we'll try. Is that also... What is this? Research completed. Is this also part of my problem? Space. Yeah, so let's cancel. We need new parts. That's our problem. Let's get a new parts factory. And where are we going to have our stuff coming from? So we have aluminum, and we need electronics and iron. So there are other ones right here. Oh, we are in a pickle, people. Not a pickle made from people, but we are in a pickle for sure. Because our worker factories, they're just not wanting to do anything. So we're gonna have some problems. All right, so let's I don't know, but I do have a question for you guys before we end. What did Amy say when we unlocked the new research tech? Now we're really rocketing ahead. Okay, I'm sorry. But one more. I tried asking Amy for the truth the other day about the last Mars mission, but Amy just gave me spacebar silence. So, anyways, we are in a pickle. I'm not sure how this is going to turn out or we're going to survive or anything, but we are going to do our best. And yeah, this has been CasualDadPlays, some Per Aspera. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And join us next time to see if we can recover, find out what that strange voice was like, and actually end up terraforming Mars. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you next time.